welcome back to the channel. So guys, I am back off of vacation, and guys, a time was had. I had a great time on my vacation, so I wanted to drop in today and just share my thoughts before you see this video that will probably come out in the next few days of my adventure and my vacation. Nothing when it's planned. Let me say that. Nothing when it's planned, but I'm going to tell you this. It was a very relaxing and rejuvenating experience for me. And I am so glad that I took the time to do this, to just take off. Normally when I go somewhere, I go for a couple of days, maybe 3 days, a long weekend. But I spent a whole 5 days and at the beach. And I could not have asked for a better time. The weather was not always perfect because, you know, when you live in a tropical area, you're going to have this up and down weather. Cold front came through, and it was a couple cool nights, and it actually spoiled my boat, my sailboat ride. I had a sunset cruise scheduled for one day. The first day, it was enough people booked for the cruise, so they canceled. The second day, the winds were too high. So you know what I said to myself? It's not meant for me to take this sailboat cruise. Let me keep my butt on the land. That's what I told myself. So even though that was a little bit of a damper, because I think it would have been beautiful to bring you footage from this sailboat out in the open seas like that, but I wasn't able to do that. However, what I am bringing to you is just showing you how I am treating and myself and how I am reinventing myself. And matter of fact, this is the book that I took with me, and I did devotion every morning on the beach. I did my prayer, I did my scripture reading, and then I read a chapter a chapter of this Reinventing Yourself. It's 28 strategies for coping with change. This is a really good book. And so that's what I did every morning. I was up on the beach by 6:30. It was only one morning that I was kind of late. I think I got there a little bit after 7, and the sun had already started to rise, but it did catch it before it was fully risen. So I had a great time, guys, and just living my life. And you know, you have to invent your life, reinvent your life. You know, if that's something that you're looking to do at this stage of life, sitting here. This is a guilty pleasure. I got me some saltwater taffy. Every time I go to the coast, I always go and get me some saltwater taffy. It's the best. It's the best there. But yeah, today I just wanted to share my thoughts a little bit and about tasting the good life. And I think for each individual, you'll have to define what that means for you. What you will see in, a couple clips I'll probably insert here and in the video that you'll watch after this one, once I put it all together, you just see what that means to me and what I deem as being my peaceful life, reinventing my life and how I choose to live it. For me, it's really about just resting and enjoying the moments. That's something we don't do too much of, is enjoy the moments. Even though I spent some time capturing video footage, but it does not show you the full extent of each day. I think some of these clips were less than 50 seconds. I think the longest clip was maybe 3 minutes. And I'm going to compile that all together. But that does not compare to the length of time being there 24 hours for 5 days. And I spent a lot of time just sitting, listening to the water with my eyes closed, letting the sun penetrate my skin and just inhaling and breathing the fresh air off of the Gulf breeze coming in from the Caribbean seas. It was amazing. It was amazing. Well, it was what I needed. I have been filled with a lot of anxiety over the last, I'd say, 6 months. And some of it is subconscious. I don't tend to, nobody wants to stress. Nobody that I know of wants to stress or worry. But I think sometimes we subconsciously take on things that you're concerned about and you worry. And I've been feeling anxious lately, and I had been feeling like things were off in my body. And I realized the second day that I could feel all of that melting away from me, just being near the ocean and or the Gulf, and sitting in the sand, rubbing my feet in the sand, and just grounding. And it is nothing like it to me. I I'm struggling with these times because it's a lot happening, and it can make you live in fear. It really can. It can cause you to live in fear and wonder what's next. But I realize that regardless of what's happening out here in the world, life is going to continue to go on. It's going to always continue to go on. And you have to grasp life and live it. And I've been saying that for a long time in the videos that I share with you guys, is that you have to savor each moment. You have to take the time and live the life, because you see how often we see that lives are being taken so early. Sometimes it's unbelievable that so many people leave here at such young ages, and they don't get to do over. Not here. They don't get to do over. And I think it's important that we all do something purposeful with our lives, whether that is for the world or if it's for yourself. Do something that's beneficial. And when you have done your deeds for the world, love on yourself. Love on yourself and just bask in the glory of your life. I think about all of the things I've experienced, and I've had some hard times, a lot of them. But man, have I had some good times. I've had some good times too. So when I look at my life and I sum it up, I do feel that the good times outweigh the bad times. And my good life now is just taking slow days, slow moments. So that's what you'll see in this video. My taste of the good life is just me being slowing down and savoring the moments. And water, particularly oceans, are something that has always excited me. It's mysterious. Just the way that they operate, the way that the water rolls in and rolls back out and never it knows when to stop and go back out, and it doesn't overtake the land. And that has always been a mystery to me, how that happens, and how the water is warm at certain times of the day and cold at others. It's amazing. But the way that it feels when I put my feet or my body in it, and how it melts away stress, and just sitting, feeling the breeze up against my skin is such an exhilarating feeling. And just letting go of anything that may interrupt your peaceful time. I'm living for that moment when I can do that every day. When I could do it every day, when I could get up and I could take long walks on the beach and sit in the sun and listen to music and just create this day the way that I want it to be. Not in the rat race, not punching a clock, not answering to, a boss, but just living my life freely. That's what it's about for me now. A lot of people have dreams of, things, partying and buying things. But, I have gotten to that stage of life where I am just ready to have a peaceful existence. And I hope that this video will get you on your journey of whatever that is for you, because your journey may be totally different from mine. You may not be looking for this. I think a lot of people are looking for peace in these times because the struggle is real in this world. It is. It gets realer every day. And it's unknown. We don't know what's going to happen. And a lot of us are afraid of losing things. I don't even fear that, guys. I don't fear losing anything that I own, because for me, these things are not valuable. My life, my health, my friends, my family, those are the people that are important to me. And as long as I got that, it doesn't matter. These material things doesn't matter to me. And I just wanted to take that time to just reinvent myself and to let go of these past traumas and talk it through. I did a lot of talking to myself. I did a lot of talking to God and accepting things, releasing things, allow me to feel certain things that I was feeling inside, the pain of it all, or forgiveness, forgiving myself, forgiving others. I did a lot of that. So, and I traveled with a friend, and I told you guys I would address that in another video. And I realized that we were different travel partners. So I had to finally just separate myself and just do those things that were good for me. And sometimes it's like that way. You can have friends that sometimes that you don't, mesh, you don't balance each other out. And it's okay that you guys separate and do some things on your own, come back together. And that's what we did. We would get together and eat. But I have a life where I'm just always willing to explore and see things and be outside. And my travel partner was not. So therefore, we had to, accept that and do those things that we enjoyed doing. And that's what I did. So I hope that you guys will truly enjoy this video. I'm going to probably do a lot of voiceovers so I can tell you my thoughts and how I am living and getting this taste of the good life for myself while I'm waiting to retire. Because I think you should start now, not wait until you retire. Start right now. However that is, whatever little time you can put to the side for yourself, go ahead and do that. It's important. So I just wanted to share that and more like an introduction of what you'll be seeing. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy it. And like I said, I hope it makes you smile and make you laugh or make you think and feel all the feels. And just work on your own life and create whatever that is that you're looking for now and not wait. So thank you all for watching today. And I will see you guys on the other side in the next video. Have a great evening.